Okay, let's start with the spin quantum number s. Spin quantum number is denoted by small s. Don't get confused between small s orbital and this spin quantum number s. So always remember, it can also be written like this ms, but we usually prefer this small s. This is considered when magnetic field is there. So let's consider it as only small s, spin quantum number denoted by small s. It's very simple. It represents the spin of electron. It represents the spin of electron. When electrons spin in clockwise direction, when electrons spin into the clockwise direction, it is represented by plus 1 by 2. Plus 1 by 2. Clockwise means upward direction. Clockwise means electron spin around its own axis clockwise, and the next is anti-clockwise. When the electron spin anti-clockwise around its own axis, it is given by the spin value minus 1 by 2. This is for single electron. This is for only single electron. When multi-electron system is given, you have to just add the values according to their spin or subtract the values according to their actually there is an addition, only the sign changes. That's why the addition convert into the subtraction. That is, if plus 1 by 2 is given and minus 1 by 2 is given, so plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 becomes 0 because we add together and plus and minus become cancel. In the same way, you can calculate for the multi-electron system. Anti-clockwise, when the electron spin around its own axis in anti-clockwise direction, the value become minus 1 by 2, and in actually on paperwork we wrote like this: downward spin, and this is the upward spin. This is the clockwise spin, this is the anti-clockwise spin. So this is all about the spin quantum number. It's very simple. There is no lot of things are not given, but it's very important because it gives the idea that the electron, the complete structure or the complete information of electron is given by this quantum number. And other three quantum numbers are also important, but without this quantum number, the complete system cannot be defined. The complete atomic orbital or the electron, the information about the electron cannot be defined. So this quantum number is also important. So this is all about the quantum numbers. Now we'll directly move to the microstates. What is meant by microstates? I'll directly jump onto the point because we have to cover a lot of points. Microstates. What is mean by microstates? Microstates, simply I'll tell you, if you are given with a 2 electron system, let's take P2. This is a 2 electron system. 2 electrons are present in p orbital. This is the p orbital and 2 electrons are present in p orbital. So we know that there are 3 p orbitals like this: px, py and pz. Okay, and next I'll write only like this and one more like this. Okay, this is px, py, pz. Sequence is same. I'll not write everywhere. You just see what I'm doing. P2, 2 electron system, and if you want to arrange these 2 electrons, into these orbitals. I'll say I want to put this electron here and one more electron here. One will say no, I don't want to put like this, I want to put like this: one electron here and other electron here. One will say no, I want to write like this: one electron here, one electron here and other electron here. Okay, in this way. Then one will say no, I want to write like this only: two electrons in a same orbital, or write like this or like this, two electrons in the same orbital. So everyone has its own opinion, and we can write in a different ways. We can put the electrons, or we can fill the electrons into the orbital in a different way. So every time we don't have time to calculate the ways like this. If I gave you the example of D10 system, so D10, 10 electrons are there. How will you put all the electrons? Or D9 system, how will you put 9 electrons into this all 5d orbitals? It's very tedious job, or it is a time consuming process. So for that there is one formula. We'll discuss that formula. It's very easy, and you will directly get the answer in the number form. So what is the definition of microstates? Microstates are the different ways in which the electron can be arranged in the orbitals. So these are the different ways in which the electrons are arranged in the orbitals of a subshell are called as a microstates of the configuration. Means for P2 electronic configuration, these are the microstates. These are the number of ways in which the electrons are placed into the orbital. So let's directly write the formula for the number of microstates. Those who are not from the mathematical background, they will find this formula very new, but it's very easy. Don't worry about that. N factorial upon R factorial upon into N minus R factorial. You can write like this also, or you can write like this also. N factorial upon small n factorial, n minus n factorial. But this is slightly confusing. Both are n, and you will get confused which n we have to use. So I'll prefer this formula, n factorial upon r factorial, n minus r factorial. You can take this as a x or y, whatever you want, but take this correctly. You can write any letter x, y, z, but you should know what is mean by this n and what is mean by this letter r or x or y or z, whatever it may be. Okay, so I am using this formula, n factorial upon r factorial, n minus r factorial. Let's find out for the P2 electronic system, which we have taken here as a example. So let's find out for the P2 electronic system. P2, only 2 electrons are there. Okay, let's take this example, P2 electronic configuration, and first we understood what is this n and what is this r. So this n is the maximum electron capacity of given orbital. Here p orbital is given, and we have just discussed few minutes back that the maximum electron capacity of p orbital is 6 electron. For d orbital it is 10 electron. For f orbital it is 14 electron. For s orbital it is 2 electron. So this n indicates in this formula, this n indicates maximum electron capacity of given orbital. We'll write here. For s orbital it is 2. For p orbital it is 6. For d orbital it is 10. And for f orbital it is 14. Maximum electron capacity is 14 electron. And what is this r, or you can call it as a x, y, z. Let's call it as a r here. What is this r? R is the number of electrons given in the system, or you can call it as a number of electrons given in the electronic configuration. For example, here 2 electrons are given. Always see this superscript on this letter p orbital. 2 electron. This is the superscript. Always see this number and take this for the calculation. Number of electrons given in the system. Now you will say, what is this factorial? This is the mathematical term, factorial, factorization. It's very easy. You have to just reverse the multiplication up to 1. So let's solve for the p orbital, p2 electronic configuration. We'll use, okay, so n factorial, write down the formula, n factorial upon r factorial n minus r factorial. So what is n here? We have the p orbital, and the maximum electron capacity of p orbital is 6 electron. So 6 factorial r. What is r? R is the number of electrons given in the system. So here the r value is 2. The value of r is 2. So write here 2 factorial. And what is given? N minus r bracket factorial. Always remember, this is the factorial of bracket. Don't write here r factorial. You will get the wrong answer. So n minus r bracket factorial. N is 6 and r is 2. So this is factorial. And you can solve. What is factorial? So you have to just reverse up to 1. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. This is called as a factorization. We will not go into the details of factorization and all. You will just see how to do this. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. Write down here 2 factorial. 2 factorial is 2 into 1. 2 into 1. And 6 minus 4. 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. So 4 factorial. You have to write the 4 factorial. So multiply 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. Then what is the similarity in numerator and denominator? This is the similarity from 4 to 1. 4 to 1. Cancel it. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Similar is given in the denominator. So cancel this term. Now what is remaining? 6 into 5 upon 2 into 1. 2 into 1 is 2, and 2 ones are 1, 2 threes are 6. 2 threes are 6. So 3 into 5. 3 into 5. 3 into 5 is 5 threes are 15. 5 threes are 15. So there are 15 ways. There are 15 possible arrangements for this p2 electronic configuration. In the p orbital, we can arrange 2 electrons in 15 different ways. Here I have written only 6 ways, but there are total 15 ways. 15 ways by which we can arrange the 2 electrons in the p orbital. You can solve it for p3, then for p4, for d1, for d2, d3, d4, d5. Then you can solve it for f7, f2. You just try these examples. It's very simple. You have to use this formula and just solve. For d orbital, the value of n will become all the d orbital value of n will become 10 factorial. And for f orbital, the value of n will become 14 factorial. So you have to just do in this way. In next lecture, we will see about term symbols. Actually, term symbols, how to calculate the term symbols. But before that, you should know this, how to find out the number of microstates. Both are connected with each other for next few points. So do this carefully and remember this formula. Always remember this formula to find out the number of microstates. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, then please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.